Today, I aim to simplify enlightenment. I'm Stephen Hick, and in this video, I'll discuss finding enlightenment in ordinary daily occurrences. We often perceive it as an extraordinary, mind-blowing experience, but that's typically not the case. Allow me to demonstrate this with a story.
Maya's daily routine and sensory awakening. This is a journey into the life of Maya, a woman caught in the whirlwind of daily tasks and responsibilities. For the next 4 minutes, we'll explore her world and the moments that awaken her senses. Picture a woman named Maya, hurrying through her routine, balancing work, errands, and never-ending lists. One day, as she rushes to catch a bus, she looks up and sees a brilliant red maple tree illuminated by sunlight. For a fleeting moment, she stops, enchanted by the way the leaves shine against the sky. But just as quickly, the moment fades, and she returns to her thoughts, glancing at her watch and planning her next steps. Maya's brief moment of tranquility symbolizes the potential within us all to experience life more deeply through our senses. Yet too often, we feel disconnected, navigating life with a sense of sensory numbness. The Buddha advised, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate your mind on the present moment." But how can we truly apply this teaching to our lives? Our senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, are not just functional tools. They're doorways to a deeper, more intimate connection with life. Refining these senses isn't about acquiring new skills, but rediscovering what it means to truly inhabit them. It's about shifting from merely observing to fully experiencing. Consider the act of seeing. When Maya took a moment to observe the tree, she wasn't merely noticing its colors. In that fleeting instant, her heart resonated as though the tree were communicating with her, not through words, but through its mere presence. This illustrates the beauty of sensory integration. Sight is not a solitary sense. It blends with feelings, touch, and even sound, forming a harmonious perception. But how often do we miss these moments? We glance at the world like a camera snapping pictures, quickly and mechanically, without truly engaging. We might see the tree, but do we feel the life coursing through its branches? Do we notice the wind rustling its leaves, or the faint scent of earth beneath it? Later that day, Maya takes a walk in a nearby park. This time she decides to slow down. She lets herself feel the cool air on her skin and the uneven crunch of gravel under her shoes. She listens to the bird song, noticing how each note seems to ripple through her chest. As she looks at the same red maple tree, it feels different, alive, vivid, as if the tree itself is reaching out to her. In this moment, Maya realizes that life isn't something happening to her, but something she's an active part of. The Buddha described this kind of awakening. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. When our senses awaken, they dissolve the boundary between us and the world, allowing us to experience life in its fullness. This awakening of the senses culminates in the heart. In this sense, the heart isn't just an emotional center, but a way of being that integrates all our sensory experiences. When Maya looks at the tree, she isn't just seeing it. She's also feeling its quiet stillness, hearing its whispering leaves, and sensing its rooted presence. Her heart is now part of the process, an open channel through which the world flows into her. Zen Master Dogen referred to this as being enlightened by the 10,000 things. Every element, whether it's the tree, the wind, or the gravel path, serves as a teacher, revealing the interconnections of life. This form of enlightenment doesn't necessitate extravagant acts or deep meditations. It exists in every moment, provided we take the time to pause, observe, and be receptive to it. You don't have to seek a red maple tree to begin. No matter where you are, you can practice living through your senses. Take a moment now to breathe deeply. Feel the air flowing into your lungs. Listen to the subtle sounds around you, the distant hum of traffic, or the rustle of fabric as you move. Allow your eyes to focus on something nearby and truly observe it. As you do this, envision your heart as part of the experience. See with your heart, hear with your heart, and connect with the world through your heart. Notice how your perception transforms, becoming more vivid and alive. When Maya reflects on her day, she realizes that nothing extraordinary happened, yet something within her feels different, as if she's been let in on a quiet secret. Life's richness isn't in the big moments, but in the small sensory details we often overlook. The Buddha once said, "Be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss your life." By awakening our senses and living from the heart, we not only see the world differently, we see ourselves differently as an inseparable part of the vibrant, interconnected whole.